Hello, this week's tip is a word tip, how to make an index to appear at the end of your document so you can see what page certain words or terms are in your document. Let me share my screen with you and show you what I want to create. So here's my document, which I'm going to go through to the end, and here all I've done is put in the words index, and then I've produced an index which refers to all these things in the document. So it's quite nice. It just tells me what page they're on. And sometimes you can see that there might be, for example, like home customizations there. I've got a few subcategories there, which are quite nice. So let's show you how I've created this. So all I've got here is the word index at the top of the page, ready to put my index in. Now I can auto mark anything I particularly want to appear in the document. So if I just pop up to home and show you, here's a few things like executive summary. If I highlight that and I go in and mark the entry, then I just mark, and maybe request for proposals. That's another phrase that I might like to have in my index. So I'll just mark it. Can you see it looks like it's grayed out, but it's not. So push mark and it puts this code on there. A low income will have that one as well. So low income and mark it. So this is me manually putting in these codes with XE, and it puts in these curly brackets and marks it up. Let's go back to the end of the document where we've got the index. So if I want to insert my index, then I can just auto mark it, and if I auto mark it, it will put in any index items I've put into a separate file called a concordance file. You'll also see the three items that I have marked to by hand. So let's go to auto mark ... and it takes me into find my file, which is called proposal concordance. So I'll open that. So here it's created the index for us, which has got the executive summary that I marked in manually. You know, I did that by marking the index entry, mark entry, that button there. And the rest of it has been generated automatically from a concordance file. And look, it's got the letters that it starts with. So all the E's are under E and F and G and so on. So that's how you can create it. So a concordance file, let me just show you a concordance file. So a concordance file is very simply just a 2-column table. I've got the codes on here. If I just turn the codes off, you see that's just a 2-column table. So on the left side, it's what you want to select and in the document and put in the index. And if you want it to say it in the index the same way, you just type it, copy it over. Here I've got efficiency as a heading, and then Patio Homes spelt with a capital P and without a capital P here. So I put them both in. Efficiency, the heading, colon, Patio Homes. Very low income again, just in as income requirement. And here's look, the countertop, the cabinets, the flooring and the paint under home customizations. So the way that that works when you bring it into your document, if I just close that, is there's the H for home in customization. So let me just turn off my show hide characters. It makes it much easier for you to see it. So under H, home customizations, and then here's cabinets, countertop and paint. So that is how you create an index, either marking things up yourself using the references tab, going to the document, selecting the word you want, and then marking. So you go to the references ribbon, mark entry, and the text that you have selected, just mark it. Otherwise, you insert an index, and that's how you use a file with a list of all the terms that you want to be in your index, and insert that file as an index. I hope that's useful to you, and let me know if you've got any questions about it. My contact details will follow.